morning, Faith. Welcome to In the Know for today. We're glad to have those of you who are visiting with us, joining us for our service today, worship service, as well as second hour right after this. There is adult Bible studies that are done in a small group study level. We would be glad to have you plug into one of those. Please see me after, and I'll be glad to touch base with you and see which class would be best for you. We also gave you a welcome brochure when you came in. Part of that is for you, and part of it is for us. There's a section in there that you can tear off and turn in, putting in your information, whether back in the offering plate or again back at the Welcome Center. There's a spot there for you to return that information. We would love to get to know more about you and your family. Well, for In the Know this week, I do start off talking about ladies' stages. We've mentioned this the last several weeks that there is a ladies' trip coming up in April to New York City, and it is $60. Today is the last day to sign up and pay to reserve your spot and room for the trip. Also this Sunday, we have the Dare to Share conference that is coming up. We've mentioned this the last several weeks as well. That's going to be March 28th, 9th, and 30th. And so teens, this is for you to be heading to. The information sheet is back at the Welcome Center for you to find out more information, cost, trip cost, and of course signing up for that. You're going to want to get that in your hands, parents as well, to take a look over the details of that trip. And we also have for you looking ahead to next week is the 23rd. On that Sunday we have a baptism class that's going to be taking place. The actual baptism will be on the 30th of March, but the baptism class is necessary for any of you who desire to be baptized or desire to have one of your family members or children baptized as well. Several weeks ago, we mentioned to you Zach Bonomo is heading on a missions trip this coming summer and asked you as a church if you would be so gracious to give towards his trip. Just want to mention to you at this point that the money has come in and actually exceeded his goal of $3,000 plus for his trip. I know he's very grateful for that. We as a church leadership are grateful as well just to see you giving towards this need and definitely meeting it. We'll be glad to hear from Zach this summer after his trip for sure. Well, looking ahead to April 5th and April 6th, just some details about that weekend. For one, on the 5th is when we have planned a trip to New Jersey to see the Passion Play that is taking place there. Several weeks ago, we had Mike Rothen in the front, and he mentioned the Passion Play that puts on. Thousands go and see it. And so we wanted to open that up to you as a church. There's a bus trip planned for April 5th, leaving here about 1:30. And the actual play takes place from 4 to 6 o'clock, and then of course would be eating and driving back after that. They do say children underneath the ages of 8 may want to stay away just due to the graphic nature of the play, but again, all ages are welcome to be part of the bus trip. Will be a little bit of a cost, not for the play, but just for the gas that's involved. If you desire to be part of that trip on April 5th, back at the Welcome Center, there's a sign-up place, and you can hold your spots there at the Welcome Center. April 6th, just to mention to you, there's going to be an Operation Christmas Child celebration of what took place in 2013. And this is not just our church, it's many churches in the area that are involved with this, but it's a celebration going on here in the church gymnasium. So at 7 o'clock at night, there is the opportunity for you to take place and be part of the Operation Christmas Child celebration. More information is back at the Welcome Center. And that's what you need to stay in the know this week.